everybody, and welcome to the channel. We got a double hitter here on April 30th between the New York Yankees and the expansion Washington Senators. The Yankees traveled to DC to take on the Senators. In game one, you're going to have Tony Kubek leading off for the Yankees, Bobby playing short, Bobby Richards playing second, batting second. Playing right field, batting third is Roger Maris. Batting cleanup, playing center is the Mick. Batting fifth, playing first is Bill Skowron. And doing the catching, batting sixth is Yogi Berra. Out in left is going to be Hector Lopez, batting seventh. And batting eighth, playing third is Boyer. And on the mound is the chairman of the board, Whitey Ford, batting ninth. Let's take a look at the home team Senators. Leading off, playing short is Vale. Batting second, playing second, there's O'Connelly. Batting third, playing left is Keogh. Batting fourth, playing third is Bright. Batting fifth, playing right is Woodland. Batting sixth, playing center is Tasby. And batting seventh, playing first is Stevens. Doing the catching, batting eighth is Daly. And on the mound, doing the pitching for the Senators and batting ninth is Dick Donovan. So let's go down to Griffiths Field here and get this game underway, folks. Hey, Ken. The only thing I'm doing, Ken, is I'm using as played lineups, but with the Yankees, I am moving some of the guys around. Like they had Bobby Richards batting ninth. They had I think Moose batting like sixth or seventh, something like that. So I'm moving the lineup around, but I'm playing with the actual players that played in the game. And of course, with the other team, I'm keeping the lineup exactly the same. So here's the pitch to Kubek. Get this game started. And it is an 8 against an A pitcher. And that's a pop up to third. Bright's got that. And here comes Bobby up the bat. And he's going to have a 2-ball, no strike count on Bobby. Can he take advantage of it? A 55, and he's going to pop it up down the third to Bright with an 8 on an A pitcher. 2 down here for Roger. And a 61, he's going to fly out to Woodling out in right field. 3 up and 3 down for the Yanks. So we go to the bottom of the first. And Vale will lead it off for the Senators with the chairman of the board out there pitching. A 21, he's going to fly out to Lopez in left. Seven, 11. All righty, and here's the pitch to O'Connell. And a 25 against an A pitcher. That ball's going to be hit down the short. And Kubek's up with that. A 9 against an A. 2 down here. Here comes Marty. And a 36, a 33. And that's going to be a pop up to second. Bobby's got that. 3 up and 3 down. for the Senators as we go to the top of the second. The Mick to lead it off. A 14. He's going to fly out left. Excuse me. One down. Here comes Moose. 43. That's a comebacker. And Dick's up with that. Fires over to first. 2 down. And here comes everybody's favorite Yogi. Yogi Bear, 55. That's an 8. He's going to pop that up to third base. 3 up and 3 down here in the bottom, on top of the second. As we go to the bottom of the second. Hi, D. And here we go with Bright to lead off the second. 46. That's a ground ball to third. Warriors up with that. Fires across the diamond. That's 1 out. Comes Woodland. See what he can do against the chairman of the board. And 8. He's going to pop that up to third. Warriors got that. 2 down. Here comes Tasby. 32, and that's going to be hit down to second. Bobby Richards has got that. Fires over to Moose. 3 up and 3 down for the Senators. So we move to the top of the third. Here's Hector. And pitch to Hector. A 12. That's a ball hit down the second. And O'Connell has it. Fires over to Stevens. 1 down. Comes Boyer. And that's 2 balls and 2 strikes on Boyer. And he walks the hard way. Another 14. So Boyer makes it down the first. We're going to let the chairman of the board hit away here. Yeah. Whitey's not a bad hitting pitcher. And he's batting .231 on the season. See what he can do. A 36. That's a 33. And that is a pop up to third. 2 down. Brings up Tony. 2 down with Boyer on first. 42. And a strikeout, Q-back. First strikeout of the game for Dick. And we go to the bottom of the third. Still nothing. Here's Stevens. And a 55. That's a 20. And he's on with an error on Bobby. He fumbled the ball away. Not what you want. Runner on first, nobody out. Here comes Daly. See if they can turn 2 here. He squares this one up against Whitey. 45. That's a 6. That's a double over first. And Stevens will stop at third. We got second and third and nobody out here. And I hate to say it, but the Yankees are going to have to play the infield in. You got Donovan up here, the pitcher. Not a very good hitting pitcher. We'll see what happens here. 52, a 27 with the infield in. Out at first. And Boyer holds Stevens at second. Third rather. So it's hit down there. 5-3. Runner on third is going to hold. Runner on second is going to hold. We got 1 down. Still second and third. And they're going to keep the infield in for Vail. And he's going to make them pay probably. And he singles over first. And Daly will stop at third. And well, just like that, Senators take the lead. Got first and third now with 1 out. So the error comes back to bite the Yankees in the butt. They'll play back for the double play here with O'Connell. And 8. He's going to fly out the right. And Daly's going to hold. He ain't going to take a chance with Rogers' arm. 2 down here. Alrighty, Marty's up now. 2 down, 1st and 3rd. And that ball's hit back to hit over the short. Tony's up with it. He goes the short way over to Bobby to end the inning. But the Senators score 1 on the error by Bobby Richardson and take the lead 1-0. Here comes Bobby. Can he redeem himself to lead off this inning? And he does. He gets a single in the right field to start the top of the 4th. And to make up for that error, brings up Roger. 1 swing of the bat here. Roger could give the Yankees the lead. And that's not going to happen. That ball's deep in the right field, but not deep enough. Woodling's got it. 1 down. Here comes Mick. See what Mick can do here. 23, they strike Mick out. That's 2 down. Brings up Moose, Bill Skywin. And a 63. That's a fly ball to left. And that'll win the top of the 4th for the Yanks. Still 1-0 Senators. Here comes Bright up to the plate. And a 22. That's a pop up to 3rd base. 1 down here in the 4th. Here comes Woodland. 32. That's going to be hit down to Bobby at 2nd. Over to Bill. 2 down. Here comes Tasby. And that ball is hit down the short. Quebec's got it. Fires over the 1st to end the inning. 3 up and 3 down as we go to the top of the 5th. And Yogi's due up here to lead off the top of the 5th. And he's going to hit that ball down the 2nd. Sorry, down the 3rd, but the Bright. He throws across the diamond, 1 down. Here comes Hector. And they strike out Lopez. 2 down here in the 5th. Boyer walked the last time he was up. 41. He's going to hit that ball down the short. And Vale's up with it. And that'll win the inning. 1, 2, 3 goes the Yanks. We go to the bottom of the 5th. Still 1-0 Washington. 63. That's going to be a fly out to Roger. And right. 1 down. Here's Daly. 46. He's going to hit that ball down the 3rd. Boyer's got that. Easy play. Fires over the 1st. 2 down. Here comes Dick Donovan, the pitcher. A 35, and they strike out Dick. And that ends the inning. We go to the top of the 6th. Whitey to lead it off here. And Whitey's going to pop it up to the 3rd base. 1 down here in the 6th. Here comes Tony. And Tony's going to lace this ball in the right field. Pulls it down the lair. He'll only get a single out of it. Here we go. Tying run on base. Let's see if Bobby can do something here. 14, he's going to fly out the left. 2 down. Okay, here's Roger, Mr. Number 9. And he strikes out Roger. So that ends the top of the 6th for the Yanks. Still trailing 1-0. Got the top of the order due up here for the Senators. Vail, O'Connell, and Koo. And a 24. That's a strikeout. Vail goes down. Here comes O'Connell. 52. That's a ground ball down the 3rd. Matter of fact, that's a strikeout with the X factor. Here comes Marty. And he gets a hold of this one. 23. And he doubles in the right center. 2 out, runner on second. Here comes Bright up. 25, that's a 9. That ball's hit down the short. Tony over to first to end the inning. They leave a runner stranded at second. We go to the top of the 7th. We got Mano, Moose, and Yogi up. Time for the Yanks to do something here. And 63, Mick strikes out. That's his 2nd strikeout of the game of Mick. Here comes Moose. 32. That's going to be hit down the second. O'Connell up with it. 2 down. See if Yogi can keep this inning going here. 24. That's a fly out the left. That'll end the inning. 3 up and 3 down. Go to the bottom of the 7th inning stretch, guys. Take me out to the ball game. Sing it. Here's Woodland. He's going to pop up to Yogi. 1 down. Here's Tasby. 54. He's going to fly out to Roger and right. 2 down. And here comes Stevens. And he walks Stevens. What you want to do here in the 7th. Here's Daly with a runner on first. 41, and that ball's hit down the short. He'll go the easy way to Bobby to end the inning. All righty, we go to the top of the 8th. Bottom of the order's due up. Here's Hector. 65, he's going to foul out to the catcher. 1 down. Here comes Boyer. 62, he's going to strike out. And with 2 outs, we're going to let the chairman of the board hit here. Nobody on. He's pitching a hell of a game. We're not taking him out. 64, and they strike out Whitey. And now we go to the bottom of the 8th. Donovan, he'll hit for himself again. We're not taking him out of the game. 1-0 game. He's pitching a hell of a game. 34, he flies out to Mick in center. 1 down. Vail's up. And we lose the dice as always. It ain't a game until you lose the dice at least once. 36. And that's going to be a pop up to second. Bobby's got that all day. 2 down. And here comes O'Connell. And he hits that ball high in the air. And Boyer's got that. And we go to the top of the eighth. 1-0 Senators. Top of the lineup here. Washington will get. Who are they going to get up here? Looks like they'll get Sisler up in the bullpen case Dick gets in some trouble. Here comes Q back. Yankees are down to the last 3 outs. 61. That is a strike. 1 strike on Q back 0-1 count. 21. He's going to fly out the left. 1 down. Here's Bobby. He's got one of the 2 hits here today, but he's got the big error too, though. 56, 34, and he's going to pop up the short. 2 down. We're down to the last out. Here's Roger. 1 swing of the bat could tie this game up, folks. And that ball is back, and gone. Roger Maris, home run over the right field fence, ties this game up, folks. Roger, with his 5th home run of the year, comes back around. Mick shakes his hand, asking what he threw. He says it was a curve that didn't curve. And we'll let Dick throw to Mick. If Mick gets on, that'll be it for him. Here's the pitch to Mick. 21. He strikes Mick out. Did Mick get the golden sombrero? Yeah. Mick's 3 strikeouts on the day. But the Yankees tie the game up. And we go to free baseball, folks. Free baseball. You know what? We're going to let the chairman of the board go a little bit here. Let him go a little bit. When's he due up here? He's due up 5th. So let's see what happens here. We'll have a quick hook on him, but we will let him pitch. Alrighty, here's Marty. A 31, and he walks him. Not what you want. So we're going to go get him. Go get him. Who are we going to bring in here? We'll bring in Luis. Got to get this game. Let him pitch. Take old Whitey out. Where's Whitey's card at? Okay. Luis will come in with a runner on first. Nobody out. All righty, Bright's up now. Runner on first. And a 7. And that's going to be hit down the third. Only plays over the first. So you got 1 down, runner on second for Woodland. Here's the pitch to him. And he squares this one up, folks. A 25. That ball is back, and going over the center field fence. A 2-run shot. And the Senators take a 2-1 lead here, a 3-1 lead here. Here comes Tasby up. 35. He walks Tasby. The wheels are falling off of the Yankees here. That's right. That's the game, folks. What am I talking about? That's your game. That was the bottom of the ninth. Exciting game here. Let's look at the box score. Sure. Washington starter was solid on the mound today at Griffith Stadium. Only giving up 3 hits, 1 run, and a home run, and 8 strikeouts and a walk. Let's look at the box score and look at these pitchers. The line score was 1 run, 3 hits, and 1 error. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for Washington. Whitey gets the loss. 8 innings, 3 hits, 2 runs. And Donovan gets the win. Like I say, 3 hits, 1 error. Walked 1, struck out 8. Alrighty, folks. Give me a few minutes here. We'll be back with game number 2 of this doubleheader. I want to thank Ken Castro and ID Jester. Check out ID's channel. He's been playing a lot of Marvel Champion game. And Ken Castro is a big Appa fan. So, like I said, give me a few minutes and we'll be back here, folks.